Howdy, we're back. We're going to do another spooky reaction video. We're going back to MINDJUNKIE's channel, and this one is 10 scary videos that are unsettling. Let's hope there's some good stuff in here. If you wouldn't mind popping by MINDJUNKIE's channel, if you haven't already done so, the link is in the description. Please do so. Go across, hit the thumbs up on his original video, drop him a sub, show some support. While you're at, hit the thumbs up on this video, share it around, leave your comments. If you see any clips you're not sure about or want to discuss, please do so in the comments. I will reply. That's what I do this for. Try and generate some sort of engagement, discussion around all things spooky. In the meantime, let's get the cans on, give it a watch. And let's hope there's some good spooky shenanigans, shall we?
The first clip in this week's scary video was uploaded by a Colombian streamer who goes by the username Duelupe1. Dua is celebrating her mother's birthday with friends and family. It's supposed to be a joyful moment,
I'm guessing it's not
but it
the
soon
Duelupe.
turns into something much darker. One of the party guests is recording the celebration on their phone as they all sing happy birthday, but as the mother
We've
blows
seen a
out
few
her
happy birthday
candles,
ones
the
recently.
camera picks up something that no one at the party noticed at the time.
Hopefully this is a new one. What the fuck are you? Where the fuck
Directly
from?
behind Dua's mother, the figure appears to grin at the camera with an
What?
expression that's
Are you having a laugh?
deeply
Like, are you
unsettling.
genuinely
According to
having a
Dua,
fucking laugh?
no one at the party saw it. She only
Nobody
realised
saw it.
something was wrong when she reviewed the footage later,
you
and
serious?
she was horrified to discover what had been hiding behind her mother. None
That
of them
is
recognised
terrifying.
who or what it was, and more importantly, no one remembers anyone standing in that spot during the song. So, if everyone
That
at
is
the party was
mental.
accounted for, then who is this?
Nah. Set up or not, that is creepy as fuck, mind. Oh man. Good start, good start.
Chateau de Montmagna is a YouTube channel run by a husband and wife team. They made the channel to document their renovation project of a 700-year-old French chateau. Their content
Looks like
has
that
nothing to do
television
with the
program, isn't it?
paranormal, but recently, the wife started hearing strange noises coming from their laundry room at night. She's convinced it's mice, probably nesting somewhere in the ceiling, but determined to catch the intruders on camera. The wife sets up a camera on a tripod and points it at a small hole in the ceiling where she thinks the mice might emerge.
We didn't catch the mouse. There was no mouse last night. I'm gonna leave the camera out there over the next week and see if I can catch this blooming mouse. There is something else we did catch. And yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and get Ted to come and watch the footage and see what he thinks. Right, so let me start playing. So this is from last night. This is me setting the camera up. So I'll set the camera up so you can see the hole in the corner.
Well, we can, apart from their mugs being there now.
Hope you can see it. Anyway, I'm off to bed. It's very late. So we'll see whether we catch this mouse out in the morning, and then Ted will have to believe me. But there is something running above our bedrooms. I'll see you all in the morning. Good night.
With the camera set up to point at the small hole in the ceiling, the wife heads to bed, leaving the camera rolling overnight. She hopes to show her husband the footage in the morning. She thinks maybe the camera will pick up a mouse or two, but when she watches the footage, she sees something that has nothing to do with mice.
Now you heard me put the latch on the door there.
Yeah, it sounded like it, yeah.
Okay, so the sensor light's gone out.
Right.
So I'm going to forward this bit because it's about 2 hours, well, it is 2 hours, 27 minutes into filming last night. Now, we went to bed about midnight.
Yeah.
So this would be about 2:30. This happens. Now, you heard the latch go off the door.
Yeah.
And that's the light coming on.
The motion sensor light.
Yeah.
Mate, the door would have set that off, I'm assuming.
Bloody hell, what? There's shadow.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can see a shadow moving across it.
Yeah. Keep watching.
Just loving it.
Oh my god. What? That's got to be an animal or something, isn't it?
That was a big shadow for an animal.
How? You can't.
How can an animal get up
you
so...
You can't have put the latch on.
I put the latch on because you heard the latch go on.
Yeah.
And you heard the latch come off.
I didn't actually hear the latch come off, but, you know...
Right, let me play that again. You hear the latch?
Right, yeah.
The door open. Now, to push that door open, that's the heavy door, you've got to push it inwards. So somebody's got to be standing there to be able to open that door.
Yeah.
And there's nobody standing there.
And I've never known that door swing open on its own.
No. And the other thing is, the camera is up on a tripod. So to move it in a tilt, like it's tilted
moved,
up, something has moved. It hasn't moved the tripod because the tripod would fall over. It's had to move the camera.
Oh, that's...
What? That's mad. Good capture.
I don't know.
I wonder if there'll be any more.
It's the shadow
from
that
this.
got me than anything. The shadow walking. I don't care.
That's weird, isn't it?
I don't.
That is just bonkers.
I don't. You know, I don't know whether I
Just
believe or
loving
not
it.
believe. I don't disbelieve. Let's put it that way. But it's just kind of freaky, isn't it?
It is a bit freaky. It's just weird.
Yeah.
The wife is excited when she reviews
Absolutely
the
loving
footage,
it.
but her husband looks genuinely unsettled. The wife insists she's not worried, even finds it thrilling that their 700-year-old chateau might be haunted. But her
That's a
husband
pretty
can't
cool
explain
capture.
what opened that door and moved through their laundry room in the middle of the night because, whatever it was, the couple thinks it definitely wasn't mice.
But it's just kind
They
of
seem quite legit, to be fair. This is a good
Yeah,
capture, this, and they do seem...
It's just
I'd like to
weird.
believe them, to be fair,
Yeah.
that this wasn't some sort of setup. Good stuff, man.
On June the 14th this year, a paranormal enthusiast named Chris Netzel is live streaming from a cemetery in Texas. He does this regularly, exploring graveyards late at night, using equipment like spirit boxes to try communicating with the dead. Some viewers are skeptical of his methods, questioning whether the spirit box responses are real or just random
I mean, they are
static.
just-
But on this particular night, his camera captures
Pretty
something
dodgy, like.
that has nothing to do with his equipment.
Hi, Jonathan. Hi, buddy. It's nice to talk to you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
As Chris records, a white thing, roughly the size of a
Thing.
child, moves out from behind the tree. It glides past the gravestone of a young man who recently passed away before it dissolves into thin air. Chris says he has no idea what this is, but the experience left him shaken, and he hasn't
That's
returned to the
pretty
cemetery
weird.
since that night when he captured whatever this is on camera.
It definitely looks like there's something there, but I mean, is it just a camera glitch, something in the light? Like, it's a funny one, but yeah. We've seen a couple. I know one of them was that guy that was blatantly faking everything, like that Midwest guy, but there was something very similar. It looked a very similar graveyardy kind of setup with the tree just next to the headstone and something childlike running between them and stuff. But yeah, I would like to believe in stuff like this, but that could a trick of the light. Or do you think it's something genuine? Let us know what you guys think, man. That's another good capture, that. The figure in the field.
A few months ago, a man moved into a new house in a remote area far from the city, looking for peace and quiet. One day, a small stray kitten shows
I
up
think
at
we
his
might have
front
seen
door. He decides to record himself playing with
Yeah,
the
I think
cat.
this is the
Just a
bloody
wholesome moment to
weird
capture
one,
on
innit?
camera. But while he's recording, something appears in the field behind him
Yeah.
that he doesn't notice at first.
We come across this one a couple of weeks ago. It's a bit. I don't know. Again, I'd like to believe, but this one just seems a bit OTT and a bit too set up.
This is what he
Let us know if
caught
you
on
think I'm wrong.
camera.
What the fuck? I'm gonna go look over. Real quick. Y'all see it? Oh, y'all see that shit? Is this disappearing? Nobody at all.
There is like a worky place behind
What
there,
the
so it could just be somebody, but it
Dark figure stands motionless in
does
the
seem to go
open
behind them
field,
trees and
staring directly
disappear like
at
this.
him. The figure turns and walks away, disappearing from view.
Or is it
He
just
runs
heading
towards
back
where he was
towards the
standing,
cabins and
trying
stuff,
to see
or-
what it was. But when he reaches the spot, there's nothing there. It could have been someone trying to scare him, except for what happens next.
Oh my god, guys. I don't know what the going on. I just walked the There's like footprints, footsteps. Listen to this shit, can y'all hear it? What? Oh hell no, what the that dog? Hold up. Alright yo, I gotta check this out. What the hell? Nobody out here. Nobody out here. What the I gotta go get my mom. Oh, what the
Late that night, loud banging can be heard at his front door. He cautiously approaches and opens the door, but there's no one outside. However, when he turns around, that same dark figure is now inside his house,
Then big
standing
about.
in the hallway behind him, watching. He runs inside his bedroom and locks himself inside for the rest of the night. Many viewers believe that by opening the door, he let something in, because after that night, the activity only intensifies.
So I got told to go talk to it. So I'm gonna go talk to it. It's dark as I can't see. I see a few trees. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's dark as yeah, and scary as hell. Oh hell no! What the is that? What the fuck? Hell no!
Days later, the figure appears again, this time visible through his window. Whatever followed him home that day with the kitten has made it clear
Yeah,
it's not leaving.
Oh hell no!
Let's apply this like for
What the
kids,
fuck?
but
Hell no!
it's gotta be. Nah, I'm not sure about that one, guys. Still, it's the second time we'll watch that one, and it seems less convincing than it did the first time. But let us know if you think I'm wrong.
In this next clip, a man wakes up in the middle of the night to the sound of a child crying. The noise is coming from somewhere in his house, but he lives alone. Disturbed and confused, he grabs his phone and starts recording, trying to locate the source of the crying. As he films the dark hallway, he's completely focused on listening for the sound, but his camera captures something he doesn't see in the moment.
What the hell? It's bloody Corey Taylor, isn't it?
Salah tahun bete terminal.
In the doorway ahead of him, partially hidden in the shadows, something that looks disturbingly like a small pale face peers out. The face watches him as he records, just staring. The man has no idea it's there. He's too focused on finding where the crying is coming from. But when he reviews the footage later, he is terrified to see what was watching him from that doorway. He and his viewers now believe that the crying he heard might have been coming from whatever that pale figure was. But what do you think?
And then it's just a mask on something in the cupboard. It's freaky, but
A Reddit user recently posted to the subreddit Ghosts after an experience that made them leave their apartment. The OP is home alone one night when they start hearing strange tapping sounds coming from the kitchen. Freaked out, they get up to investigate, but they can't find any source of the noise. The tapping continues, so they pull out their phone and quickly snap a photo of the kitchen doorway. What they capture in that blurry image made them pack their bags that same night. In the photo, barely visible around the edge of the door frame, is what appears to be something. It peers around the corner as if watching the OP. After taking this photo, the OP immediately searched the kitchen, then checked every room in the apartment, but no one was there. The front door was locked, all windows shut, and their 3 roommates were out that night. The OP was too scared to stay in their apartment after that night. They explained that they moved back to their parents' house because they refused to spend another night there. Whatever was peeking around that kitchen door, watching them in the dark, was enough to make them leave everything behind.
What's with this shit, man? Like, it is freaky, like, but is it just one of the mates trying to prank them or whatever? That's strange one, like, strange one. Let us know what you guys think of that. Good stuff. Yeah, freaky stuff. What the dogs saw.
This next video was shared by a person living in the Philippines who was woken up one night by their dogs barking outside. They say their dogs are usually quiet and only bark if they sense real danger.
There was a good one recently of the dog seeing something down the end of like a corridor in a house or whatever. It looked pretty freaky, like.
Worried about what's disturbing them, they go to the window to check what's happening in their yard. What they see standing outside makes them grab their phone immediately. This is what they caught on camera.
What the fuck are you? What is that?
Through the window, a figure can be seen, just standing there in the yard, facing the house. The dogs continue barking, but the figure doesn't move. Terrified, the person runs from their home and goes to stay with relatives for the night. They believe what they saw was a spirit from Filipino folklore, one that's been reported by thousands of people over hundreds of years. An entity known for appearing outside homes at night, watching, waiting, and now it had chosen their house.
The eyes, man. What the fuck? Doesn't seem to have much else of a face. It's just creepy as that, mind. I mean, elaborate setup with a dummy or something. I don't know, but that freaky as, mind. Freaky. Good stuff.
In this clip, the father takes his 2 kids to the playground for an afternoon of fun, but as he records them playing on the slide, his camera inadvertently picks up something that makes his blood run cold. At first, nothing seems unusual, it's just another family video. But when he watches the footage back later that night, he hears something deeply unsettling. Listen carefully.
Go! Come on!
What?
Come on, go! Come on!
It looks terrified.
I've seen this before in a game.
Did you hear it? As the video plays, a disembodied voice can be heard in the background.
Sounds like a toy.
Go!
Now, according to the father, he didn't hear anything out of the ordinary at the time. He thought his kids didn't hear anything either, but then he notices something disturbing in the footage. Just before she slides down, his daughter suddenly freezes. She seems to be fixated on something off camera, as if she's seeing something the adults can't. This happens at the exact moment the voice can be heard calling for help. The father has no explanation for the voice on the recording or why his daughter looks so frightened at that moment, but he is now terrified that something was at the playground with them, something calling out, and maybe his daughter was the only one who could see it.
Go!
It sounds like one of them. I can't remember what they're freaking called. It's like a tube That makes like a whistling sound when you tip it backwards and forwards. It's got something in it that makes a funny noise as it's sliding. That sounds a bit like that. Mad? Let us know your thoughts.
On August the 22nd, 2024, at 4:26 in the morning, a security camera in Mexico captures something that has viewers completely divided. The footage shows a quiet street. It's empty and dark, nothing unusual at first. Then, a bright orb of light suddenly appears in frame, and that's when things get strange.
Graba muy bien y luego después sale como un señor, mira, se para ahí y como que se
Turns into
convierte
a
en un
man.
señor, mira,
What?
y se queda ahí, ahí todavía está corriendo el reloj de la cámara, se está grabando, mira, se mira como dos cabezas, pues dos personas se mira ahí atravesadas a la misma vez,
Looks like there's
que
two.
tienen como una lámpara, a lo mejor es una pareja, pero no sé, ahí se empieza a mover y la cámara ya no lo graba muy bien, pero a veces mira que se está yendo por aquí.
What the hell?
As the orb moves across the screen, two figures suddenly materialize beside it. Then, just as quickly as they appeared, both the orb and the figures vanish completely.
That's
the street is
bizarre.
empty again, as if nothing was ever there. Some viewers believe it shows a witch or spirit manifestation, pointing to Mexico's
That's
long
pretty
history
freaky.
of paranormal legends involving brujas and glowing spectral lights. Others, though, offer a more simpler explanation, suggesting the footage shows two people walking with a flashlight, and the low resolution creates the illusion of them
Possibly.
appearing and disappearing. When watched closely, there do appear to be two human-shaped figures standing together right before the orb vanishes, but their sudden appearance and the way they simply materialize and then disappear without walking in or out of
Wow.
frame has left the majority of viewers baffled. And at the end of the
So it
day,
could just be a
it
shit
leaves more
camera, like,
questions than answers about what this security camera captured that night.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Like it's strange. It's strange, but it could just be shit camera. But let us know what you think.
The final clip in this week's video was shared by a man who captured something creepy on camera during a storm. He is relaxing at home when suddenly dark clouds gather and he sees a flash of lightning. He's always been fascinated by thunderstorms, so he quickly steps outside and starts recording. As he records the sky, a massive lightning flash illuminates the sky, and in that brief moment of light, something appears. During the lightning flash, a massive dark shadow becomes visible in the sky. Viewers say it appears to be a figure in a long dark cloak. Whatever it is, seems to be walking through the storm clouds, visible for only a few seconds before the lightning fades and it disappears back out of sight. The man recording is audibly shaken, struggling to process what he just witnessed. But what do you think this is?
That's that. There is
Thanks
a
so
phenomenon.
much for
What's it called? The Brocken Spectre. That's the one. It's quite common. Mountaineers and like people out in the wilderness tend to report it quite a bit when they're up mountains and stuff. It's like basically just like the shadow reflecting on clouds and stuff, but it sort of looks a lot bigger than it actually is. It's quite a good phenomenon actually. But there's some good clips there. I enjoyed that. Again, thanks MINDJUNKIE. If you wouldn't mind popping by his channel, the link is there in the description, and show some love for the original video. Hit the thumbs up on this video and share it about. Leave your comments, leave your thoughts. I would like to know what you guys make some of the clips in there. There was some quite intriguing stuff. But yeah, in the meantime, don't get too scared. share some love with this video if you wouldn't mind doing so. Drop the link in your socials or whatever. Or, like I said, even just commenting, liking does a lot of good for the channel. We are starting to see some growth again, so I do thank you all for that. And in the meantime, I shall catch you in the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.